Farmers markets like Reading Terminal Market are great places to sample local food items. Philly soft pretzels and these pickles are certainly popular. Old-time flavors and old-time favorites. And our Jason Schultz says that's been a winning combination for one pickle packing plant in the heart of Minnesota.
Gedney was started in 1881 by Matthias Anderson Gedney. It's been in Minnesota all those years. We're in our 128th year of business.
Jim Cook is a perfectionist when it comes to pickles.
We have always tried to make the highest quality pickle, and I think we do an excellent job of that.
Oh, the Chaska, Minnesota company makes condiments, preserves, and sauces, as well as pickles, but it's the sweet and crunchy, or sour and crunchy pickles that gave the company its fame well over 100 years ago. But today's pickles are different from the kind your granddad liked to crunch.
Pickles were a lot saltier than they are now. Tastes are changing, people are more healthy. We have to make our product more healthy. That's exactly what we do.
Gedney packs pickles for a number of stores across the country, as well as offering more than a dozen varieties under their own label.
Well, here we are in the pickle factory, Jim.
Yeah, Jason, this is where we produce the product. Now, we got to put hair nets on when we're in this area.
All right, well, I can do that. It's a nice look.
Make sure you got all the hair covered.
Okay, is this all right?
Look good.
Let's check it out.
Okay.
Before they make their way to the plant, the cucumbers that end up being pickles are hand-picked and not machine harvested. Jim says that creates a better product when it comes to taste and crunch.
Well, Jason, this is where we bring our cucumbers or our fermented pickles and bring them in and get them ready to go onto the line.
Some big green tanks here.
Yeah, these hold about 600 bushels each.
600 bushels. How many pounds would that be?
Well, that would be about 50,000 pounds when everything is full.
That's a lot of pickles.
That is a lot of pickles.
And it's just the start of a two-day process that begins with a wash and ends at the pickle jar.
The agitation you see on the side is helping to circulate the tank so we can desalt them easily.
Looks like a pickle hot tub.
It is a hot tub. And at the very end, we do heat them up. So if you wanted to put your swim trunks on, get in an empty tank, we could do that.
I don't think you'd let me do that, though, would you?
Not with pickles in there, no.
And after their bath, the cucumbers leave the tanks, get scrubbed, and then either moved along whole or cut into slices.
So these are still cucumbers. They're not pickles yet.
These are going to become fresh packed cucumbers. They'll be fresh cucumbers until they're put in the jar and the brine goes on. And the brine is going to carry all the flavoring, all the spices. And once the jar is sealed and pasteurized, out the other end of the pasteurizer comes, voila, pickles.
They're not pickles yet.
And by the time they get their brine,
they're almost pickles.
They're close? Not yet.
Close. They're getting there.
One more step before they become pickles?
That's right. They've got to be pasteurized.
but first they need a lid. And if you've ever struggled getting that pickle jar open, well, there's a reason.
Because you have a compound in there that softens in the capper and forms around the seal.
So it's tight.
So it's tight. It gives you a nice, safe seal, but little old ladies complain about it when they try to get that lid off. Even some big guys complain about it.
It has to be that way, though.
It has to be that way.
So they're not pickles yet?
Not pickles yet. After they're capped, they're going to go into the tunnel pasteurizer. There they're going to be heated to a very precise temperature for an exact amount of time. Then they're going to be cooled down, and when they come out the other end of that pasteurizer, if you taste them, they're going to taste like pickles. They'll still have a little cucumberiness to them, but they're awful close. Give them a day, and they will taste like the pickle you're used to.
It's a real pickle.
Real pickle.
Gedney's bestseller is the Baby Dill, and they have a special line of pickles as well. State Fair winners in Minnesota often turn their blue ribbon recipes over to Gedney.
You put the picture right on the jar.
Right on the jar, and it's the State Fair line has just been a huge hit for us in the Midwest. We also have the Del Monte label, which we have got our new organic line in that is across the country. We also on the East Coast have a label called Cane's, and that company's been around for a long time.
So really the Gedney name may not be nationwide, but your pickles are going all over the country.
That is correct. We are coast to coast. the way we procure our pickles, the way we handle our cucumbers in the plant, the way we process them. We do steps that cost us more money than the low-cost producer, but it adds tremendous quality, and that's what we feel we're known for. Our reputation is in our product.